So, in back-to-back games versus Spurs, Stephen Curry scored 95 points, securing 2 wins, and man oh man was it amazing.
Fends off the D, floater on the fly, got it, what a shot!
On the play we just seen, Curry did an excellent job by keeping Johnson on his hip as he attacked the basket, because 1, he already has a big in the paint ready to help out, so if he was to let his defender get in front of him, it would make the conversion inside even more difficult. By keeping him to the side, this now allows Curry to snake into his space as he gathers for the floater, and that's when you make the ref blow the whistle for the and 1. When you watch Curry, he's one of the best guys at understanding how to manipulate space, whether it be him using a high screen and roll to grab the double, to then proceed to go over the top to pods for a 3-pointer, or if it instead is a screen even higher at the half-court line, Curry can now use all this room given to him to feed a simple move to make Sohan shift back, and look at all this space that's created. Sure, for most guys around the league, this is okay, but when we're talking about Steph and Curry, this is truly a recipe for disaster.
They would love to get the shot up to.
Curry from Kerrville puts it in!
With great shooters, they understand how to get their shot off at any time within a play, and for Curry, he understands that defenses will buy hard at every single pump fake, and that's because, well, he's the greatest shooter to ever play basketball. So this makes Fox get on the trampoline to stop the shot, but as we roll the clip, he just ends up falling victim to the fake as Curry goes on to sink the 1-dribble pull-up in that in-between area. This shooting threat of Curry will not only break one defender, as we've seen him make 2 defenders leap in the air here, and this not only creates a situation where Curry could use the foul bait by jumping into them while shooting, as it also opens up a more ethical route for Curry to swing it over to GP2 for the wide open tray ball. As you watch him play, you'll see that his gravity is one of the most important things on the floor, and that's a big reason why they got Al Horford. Because if his man helps out on the drive while he's spacing the floor, Curry can just send it to the corner for a wide open look. And then if the Warriors use Curry off ball to then find him on the cut, defenders are always going to be more worried about stopping him than anything else. So here's where you get too glued to him while Butler spaces out for yet another 3-pointer. This gravity of Curry has completely changed the NBA, where now you have defenders more focused on the 3-point line in transition, and rightfully so. Not only is it key to stop the ball, as it's also important to not let the best shooter get an open look. But now when other offensive players fill the lane, drop-offs like these lead to beautiful conversions inside. Now when Curry's not using his gravity and IQ to find teammates, he'll use it to elevate his scoring. If you look at De'Aaron Fox on this action, I know it's hard to see, but he's more so on the top side of Curry. He does this so he can be ready to fight around the screen from pods if Curry is to try and run off of it, but this here is why you always have to have another counter for defenders, because with Curry noticing this, he just decides to launch off Fox to go catch inside to go score 2 points. Honestly, Steph just moves so quick without the ball that it leaves defenders wondering how they even got left behind as they watch it fall through the basket, but trust me, it's not just his quickness that gets him wide open. Along with that understanding of the space on the floor, Steph is also a great conductor. As you can see here, he's telling Paz to send the ball back to Horford, who's making his way into post position. This isn't for Horford to score or anything though, because it's all a setup so Steph can run off a screen from Paz with open space, gives Al the easy pass to make, and since Fox just sat back guard in the air, this bank off the glass is pure money. When you look around the NBA, you don't see guys moving non-stop like we see Curry, and remember, he's literally 37 years old. So it's pretty amazing that he can keep this level of cardio going, and it doesn't matter if it's Wembanyama or Yo Mama. Steph is going to show you why you better not leave him open for even a second. Now I get it, some of you may overlook how difficult it is to guard Curry, but when you analyze the film over these last 2 outings, you get to see just how much of a game of chase the shooter it is when defenders are trying to stop him. Such as when you try to play him tight and aggressive like this, all it takes is one move from Steph to shake you slightly, and now with Sohan in recovery mode, it's going to be hard to get back in front, especially when Steph uses a sidestep bounce out to avoid a cutoff from Wemby, and this one right here, well, it's just beautiful.
Fires, nails it!
Other times, instead of the mid-range shot, Curry will slow down the pace to then shift directions with a nice crossover to burst into the lane for the highly extended placement off the glass. And I'm telling you, when he eliminates one defender with the screen, makes the next one bite with a hezzy look at the rim, and then adds in a step back to the mix, this is when you know he's cooking with hot grease. Yeah, you really can't give him any space, and time again, you'll have defenders try their hardest to give him contact so he can't just get a shot off with ease, but he'll soon show them that the footwork is a key skill to becoming open for the shot. And when he ties in the footwork with the handle, here's where you see the in and out behind the back giving the advantage going downhill, and if he wanted to, Curry could dive inside for a layup as we see Al getting ready to seal off court net, but this is now the footwork portion where Curry uses the sidestep to bounce right into the bank shot. Over these 2 games, we witness how a shooter can use movement to continue to make a defense look hopeless, and it's amazing that Curry can do this at all 3 levels. He may be greatly known as a shooter, but he can very well use the chasing of the defense to his advantage to get downhill and complete a tough and-one over the big. And with him and Draymond having this sick chemistry, it's like he gets activated to move once the pass gets sent to Green, and although he doesn't get the foul call, he still knocks it down. At the age of 37, Curry is still showcasing his incredible ability to put the ball in the basket, and if you want to see more Curry analysis throughout the season, comment Curry down below with one thing you like the most about his game. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you're first to know when I upload. I thank you all for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.